Yeah, this is the last one of the night. It's just late for me. I got a few hours sleep. I told her to go to bed. I'm not so I don't be. Saying there's Saturn again. Um, hey, uh, but this won't be here in the morning if I don't say it now. But that even though I'm laughing, that's scary what I just did. And I never done it that way. But the thing is, I mean it. You know what I'm saying? That's scary as shit. If I didn't mean it, it would be scary. I've always did it in 24-hour formats before. Like if you fix all this shit basically, restores the realm. That's always been my deal. It's you know, in the next 24 hours you store the realm, then because that's like an eternal fix. And I just did there. It's kind of open ended. I never, it's open ended. Like anytime the universe finds that child, and yeah. So that means like now, what I'm saying? Like I could be, if I just had a baby or something, and it's like, well, hey, I'm gonna take you up on that offer. Get what I'm saying? Uh, that's how serious I take it. Uh, and I don't know. I'm just saying, like I'm saying, that's not a joke to me. That's I'm tearing up. I mean, it's scary because it ain't wanting to die. It's just the whole point was, what signal are we not sending to get this done? That's what I'm trying to say. That's where this all starts. Like, what? I made my evaluation. Uh, you know, I, I don't know why. I mean, why was I doing what that wasn't supposed to do? I don't like. I don't. You could you don't think you'd have to be here to evaluate it. But that's maybe you do have to be here to evaluate it. I don't know. Maybe that's the point. And that's why I made my evaluation years. That's what I was doing in my teenage years. And I thought there's a reason for it. I was analyzing systems and see it's like, and I was this system, and later in my life, I don't know if there's much. I mean, I've reconsidered doing that. It's like it's about the state. It seems to be the what stands out is sustainability. Like I don't know if I did it. I did sustainability terms too as a teenager, but that seems to be the only way I do it now. It's like I'm noticing, as I say, the humans, people, us, whatever that It's like we love unsustainable behavior, and that's part of my craziness. So I went insane with it. Yeah, I goddamn, you want some unsustainable behavior? I'll show you some unsustainable behavior. I'll show you absolute madness. Goddamn it! I'll show you. I'm wrong about it. Like, and she was talking about filming. Yeah, I always thought they were. That was the deal. It's like that's how vulnerable I let myself be. It's like I'm gonna be so goddamn crazy. Like this might be being filmed. And now I don't know. I hope you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I swear to goddamn God, I hope you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Uh, uh, oh, the Bendrick story. The Bendrick story is insane. The Ben's. Oh God, there is no. I am the most insane. I have behaved the most insanely. I don't mean raping is maybe technically more insane, but that's evil and sinister. I'm talking about just like insane is pointless. Like so, I have engaged in the most pointless, insane behavior ever in the history of time, without a doubt. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Thanks to Benzodrix. But yeah, it is. I think this. It's a, if the end. This is real. Like I think the problem is because I'm like I did that test yesterday with my niece. Uh, that's different. Meaning like, but she knows me. We're blood. Uh, actual blood. Some, is that DNA? Like there's DNA similarities. Is that what that's about? I don't know. Like, but it's this thing. With if it's true that with the analog to digital transition, evil gained more access, then it would fit because that's a hive. So every individual has the same. It's like so like what you know what I'm saying. So the since the so that information, the totality of the knowledge of you can be transferred to any person in the matrix or soulless being or NPC if that's the case. I don't if this is if. See, I still on the track from what I said about the children. That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm trying to keep it nuts and bolts, grass simple. But that's my problem with this. Like I don't like all this fancy talk. I don't like fancy talk. Goddamn. What the God damn, wordy what did she say? What does the queen say? Flippity, a flappity, flapping words coming out of your mouth. Oh, that was so cool. I was like, that was. When I heard that, flapping, she did the hand flapping words coming out of here. If that would make sense, because you know, if and the analog digital transition, and the pseudo alien is the one that told me that. Still only been two. You know, this one. I mean, this one is like definitely true, but who cares about it? But just there's only been two, and the other one is like I don't know. It's probably I devolved out. Yeah, she did devolve out of it, didn't she? Yeah, she just got more just like just a common redneck person, which is fine to be a redneck person, but especially her current behavior. But that's what she told me. I'm talking about this came from a person I thought was the first alien. I mean, this first new shit. Just where are you knowing that shit? You're not even on the internet. How do you know that? You know, she was internet. What you talking about? She wouldn't goddamn go study shit on the internet ever. I'm just saying. I know I was with her a lot. You know, with that other dude, and I mean, we didn't always have phone. You know, I mean, we had maybe one phone, but I'm just whatever. I mean, sometimes I went months. I was already sick about it because she didn't have a phone, and it's like that dude didn't know to call me. I mean, you know, that's another story. But that would fit. That would be I'm talking about, you know, logically A and canceling out A, that's very frustrating. I think that's what we're going through, and that's used to frustrate us. That there's so many if evil did gain more access with the analog digital transition, it does appear there's something caused it that that every individual. I mean, so when it's transferred, you know, like you know what I'm saying, the full power of an agent goes to each. You know, when it takes over an individual in the Matrix, it's a full agent. So that evil, if it can be transferred to any individual in your environment, then it has that full knowledge, and it already seems to know ourselves. It already seems to know us better than we know ourselves anyways. That's really come to highlight lately. And it seems to be getting worse that evil knows us better. I mean, that's why I remembered that or whatever. I don't know if it's the case, but it does seem like it's like it's knowing us more and more than we know ourselves more than ever. And that totality of information is transferred to anything around us that's not a living soul. But yet the living soul, we're only connected, only our higher selves or whatever, or you're now Queen saying on a subconscious level, we're connected that way, but we're not in the body. But the bodies of these others have full, so the bodies of these of just strangers know more about us than a fucking living soul. And it's like, it's like, that's very frustrating. Do you get what I'm saying? Since we might know more about ourselves at an unconscious level or subconscious or whatever, or, you know, at a higher self level, but in the body here, we don't. And that's very frustrating when this evil, blank-eyed thing knows you more than the living soul. That is extremely frustrating. I mean, and it's getting worse. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's just not fair. And I think that's what that's why I'm getting more. And I'm already, you know, Spectrum don't help is all I'm saying. Spectrum don't help. And I don't miss shit like that. Now, I already said I'm processing information, so I don't, when I pick up easy on the eyes of the Matrix. That's why I keep mentioning, it's like, I've been noticing, when it started, I didn't miss it. It's like something's changed. And plus, you know, I didn't tell you, you know, like I had cops, like I've already told you, it's like sheriffs down there in New Albany. I mean, I started talking to people in my mind because they were showing their back to me, and that's when I asked the question. You say you got my back? I did this more than once, 2 different cops, and they'd move immediately. When I finally broke down and asked the question, or do you got my back? They moved immediately. 2 different cops. And then at the same store, I asked another guy a question. He was walking one direction, immediately shift. You know, I got a lot of confirmation from body shifting that I would ask a person something in my mind, and they actually heard it. By what they do, they would do a sudden shift for their body. And the back question I've asked more than once, but I just remember 2 different deputy sheriffs confirmed that.